something about it standing there and reflecting. It was powerful. I'm kneeling down. That is the actual site where Mary gave birth. The picture on the right is the manger.
Next picture where it looks like a hole, that is the entrance to the dungeon where they put Jesus. They lowered him into a dungeon, and that's where he spent the night. Now, what they did for modern day times is they built a staircase that you could walk down to that dungeon, but Jesus was put in a hole and lowered into that dungeon.
But we had olives at every meal because there's olive trees everywhere in Israel. So we didn't eat any olives off trees because it's not their season to fruit, but we ate Israeli olives. And we had them
After he was rejected in his hometown of Nazareth, he traveled to Capernaum, and he did a lot of his ministry there. It had its own synagogue where Jesus preached, and he often taught, and he worked miracles. That's the synagogue where Jesus actually preached.
That was the actually inside of the upper room. The archways and the white walls, those have all been added. I don't know if you can see.
That's where the Holy Ghost fell. And here's what's interesting about the upper room. Christians aren't allowed now to worship in there. It's basically ran by Muslims. Christians can come in there, I think, once a week on Thursdays and have service. The rest of the worship services in there are Muslim.
And he said if the cross was up high, like we see from Hollywood, people couldn't read it.
They wouldn't have been able to
That
read
cross
it.
was only a foot or two up off the ground where people were walking and passing by so that people could read what the criminal did. Now that was a shock to me because I always imagined Jesus, up high on the cross.
Right.
No.